Alright, welcome to, wait for it, The Dugout. Let me know what you think of that name for my studio down below. You guys know how to do that. Anyway, this video is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but first things first, I gotta change because I just got off work and I don't like wearing collars, so we're gonna go do that and then we'll get into the video. Let's go. Okay, and we are changed into my comfy clothes for editing at home, and now we are just gonna need to get on the computer and start the editing process. That's what this video is kind of the basics of Premiere, or the things I think everyone who wants to use Premiere should know. Simple, very simple stuff, but without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first thing you want to do when you're starting an editing project in Premiere is make sure you got a water bottle. Like, kind of a joke, but at the same time, not really. It's always good to have water on hand, especially if you're like me. I get thirsty all the time, constantly thirsty. So yeah. So what you would normally do is click on New Project, title your project and tell it where to save. I've already done that, so I'm just gonna grab this, and voila, we are in our little window here. So first thing you want to do, create a bin, title it whatever you would like. Mine's going to be drone footage because that's the kind of footage that I'm going to be working with. And then you grab these, open, there you go. So now it's all in my bin. And a bin is just a folder within your project. It just helps with organization, so you're not ending up with just a ton of lines that don't really make sense. So now that you're here, you may be tempted, like I was when I first started editing, double click on that. Boom, it's there. I'm just gonna start watching this and start cutting and doodadding all over the place. You can do that, but there's a more efficient way. You right click here, go here, create proxies, blah blah blah, press OK. Let this open up, and what this is doing is turning your footage into something that your computer can easily work with, and it just makes it easier to watch all your footage. Pretty simple stuff. And then the next thing you want to do is take one of your clips, whatever it is, just make sure it has the highest definition, so the most pixels in it. All this is 4K, so I'm good here. And take that, drop it into your timeline, and that just sets your sequence to be 4K, 1080, 720, whatever it is your frame rate or your aspect ratio is. And then the next thing I like to do is new item, black video, that, and then take that, put it here, and then go here, move my playhead, and then I'm going to cut this. So the shortcut for that is C. Click on that, and then you want to press V. That brings you back to your mouse. Click on that, then press delete. Voila, you are good to go. And then to grab all your stuff at once, hold down the shift key, boom, grab it, move it over to there, click in the middle so the white is highlighted, hit delete, and then accidentally hit the end key again. And then I like to cross dissolve my footage in. I'm not going to do that until I get everything rendered and cut. So the next step is to render your footage. Now what this does, it makes it easier to watch in this window here, so it's not skipping. And this window here is what you're going to actually see. It's a very good indicator as to what your final project will look like. So you want to make sure everything looks good here, that way when you export it, it looks good on YouTube or wherever you're putting your video. Okay, once that's rendered, even though it's not rendered here because I skipped it, then you just want to go through your footage and cut out all the ugly bits, all the things where the camera's shaky or you just don't like it, or you know, what have you there. And then once you do that, you know, a couple times till you're happy with it. Throw some music on from wherever you like. I use YouTube Studio to get my music. And then come up here to File, and then go to Export Media. This is very important right here, this little blue thing. This is telling your computer what to title it. So I would title this tutorial video within. There we go. Save. Your bitrate and all that stuff, generally speaking, doesn't need to be too crazy because, you know, a lot of times it's going to go on the internet, go on video on YouTube or Vimeo or whatever, and then you press export, and then it just does that. The longer the video, the longer it's going to take to export, obviously. But once you get all that done, you are going to end up with a video that looks like this one that I did for an old coworker of mine, and yeah. So, give this a gander. Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful for you. Like I said, this is how I edit my videos. There's really no right or wrong way to do it. It's just how I do it. If there's a better way to do it, please let me know in the comments. And like I said, if this is helpful for you, let me know. Let me know if there's something else that you want me to cover, like Photoshop or Adobe or Audition or what have you. And with that, I will see you in the next video.